Hey, hi, how are we all doing, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now guys, in today's video I'm going to give you the best class setups. So this is the new meta loadout in Warzone. Now as you see, we have the normal FFAR. This is the FFAR we use, right? We use the salvo 50 round fast mag, and we would use takedown barrel, right? So now what we're going to use is going to scrap this. I'm going to use a brand new different loadout. So we are not using the HE suppressor. I know it could be quite a surprise, but we are not using the HE suppressor. HE suppressor isn't really needed for going up close, so we're using no muzzle on this build. Instead, we're going to be using the task force barrel. Reason why is this gives effective damage range, bullet velocity, and also strafe speed. Though this does give us vertical recoil, also more horizontal recoil. But that's why we're going to use the field agent grip, because this is going to give us back that horizontal and also vertical recoil control. So basically the task force actually does nothing to our gun. After that, obviously, we're going to use the Vanguard 50 round. Salvo, no longer using that because of the ADS speed, so we're going to use the Vanguard 50 round. Then we're going to use the airborne elastic. You guys probably use the serpent wrap, like that was like meta. But the reason why we're not actually going to be using this more, because I believe the airborne gives us 15% more less ADS time. So the serpent I think only gives 12. So basically airborne is actually better now. And then after that we're going to use the Raider stock, obviously, for that insane strafe speed. So this is the best FFAR loadout. Then after that we have the M16. Now this is basically the best loadout, the M16. We have the HE suppressor. Obviously we're going to be using this at medium to, I guess, short, medium, kind of into long range, because this is kind of like a jack of all trades kind of. But yeah, this gives us sound suppression, obviously the vertical recoil, that bullet velocity, also effective damage range. So we're going to want the HE suppressor on this one. Then we're going to use the strike scene barrel. This obviously gives us the best fire rates out of all the barrels. This is basically the best barrel option. No point really using the task force. It gives us bullet velocity and effective damage range, but this gives us the firing rate, the aim locking movement speed. Does give us less effective damage range, but at the end of the day, we don't need that bullet velocity, as the strike scene doesn't actually reduce it. So after that, back trade, no point of that one. Titanium is good, but it gives us the fire rate. It doesn't give us that aim walking movement speed. Caliphy barrel, vehicle damage, pointless. Then after that we just have the fire rate. So yeah, strike team is the best one there. Then we're going to use the Annilax 3 times. Now you can use the Visual Tech 2 times, Annilax 3 times, or if not even the Royal Cross. On Rebirth Island, I do recommend using the Mill Stop or Annilax. Don't suggest the 2 times or the 4 times. You could use the 2-tap multi zoom, just like on the AUG, but I just highly recommend using the Annilax. And I am using the precision reticle. You can use the default reticle, though I kind of like the default reticle, but at the same time you can also use the precision. Then after that, we're going to use the field agent grip. Obviously this gives us the recoil control on the horizontal and also vertical. Then after that, we're going to use the 45 round mag. The reason why speed mag gives us more ADS time, so 45 round mag has nothing to ADS, so we're going to want to use that 45 round mag. And then we use double time, overkill amped. If you're playing Rebirth Island, you need to use quick fix. Obviously overkill, you can use Hyler or restock and or ghost. And then after that, we're going to use that amped for the faster swap. Then we use our throw knife. Now, if it's on Verdansk, use the Simtex, Thermite, or C4. But on Rebirth Island, you're going to want to use throw knives. I mean, currently it's duos, so you don't need it as much. But if you're playing trios or quads, so resurgent trios or quads when that comes available, the reason why is because you don't want to waste ammo getting that finish. Definitely if they're still reviving, you just throw a knife at them, takes no ammo, and then you can actually go and grab that knife after you use them. So that's great. Then heartbeat sensor, or you can use a stun grenade, or you could even use a smoke grenade. So this is the best loadout in my opinion in the game currently. Now I'm going to give you the second best loadout. So the second best loadout, funny enough, is not the AUG. Now you could be very surprised why it is not the AUG. Now the reason why, so the best AUG setup is this: the HE suppressor, strike scene barrel, the field agent grip, 45 mag, and then the Annilax 3 times. But now this gives us a lot of recoil, and we don't really want to use the AUG for the long range fights. And to be honest with you, we don't really want to use the M16 for super burst. I mean, as it says here, burst tactical rifle, excellent burst fire, axe 2 and ADS down to sight. basically none of these, in my opinion at least, are actually good for long range except from M16. All is basically kind of useless now at long range without recoil. You could use ALMG like the Stoner. Obviously Gallo, superior up close. SMGs, you have to Mach 10. Or which you could even use, if you go down this category, you could even use the AMAX. Now, the second best loadout in the game currently is, in my opinion at least, using the SPR. Now, you may be very, very surprised. You probably will dislike the video right now and go and straight over to the to the AUG. Now, like I said, Jay Gordon said this, and a lot of other people have said this. The AUG is bad at long range. You don't want long range. Now, a lot of gunfights in Warzone, it's going to be around 100 meters to around 200 to 300 meters. Means you're going to want to not use the AR at 200 to 300 meters. So you're going to use the SPR. So for the SPR, I use the Darkwood. Now, the reason why I'm using the SPR, could say, go to the Tundra. Tundra, excellent option, best sniper rifle in the game. I just personally don't think is superior of the, no, Tundra is the best sniper in the game, but I also personally think, in my opinion, that the SPR is actually, you know, kind of the best one in these current meta. You can also use HDR, but fun facts, the SPR has, I think it was like a few milliseconds, or there's a few meters less bullet velocity. I think it has like a 2-ish. I think it's like 2 to 20 milliseconds. I don't know the exact numbers. It's something like that though. Less travel time than the HDR, so you're really going to want to use the SPR. It's got faster reload speeds, has a faster ADS, and it's basically better than HDR in all stats except from their bullet velocity. So basically, the SPR is better than the HDR. So for the SPR, you're going to want to use the Optic Expressor, obviously. Gives you bullet velocity, gives you damage range, and also gives you sound suppression. That we're going to want the SPR 26-inch barrel, damage range, velocity, recoil control. Obviously, what we're going to want. Not on the barrel. Don't know why they even give you an underbarrel. No one's going to use it. We're then going to use a normal round. This has now been proven. It gives us more bullet velocity. Then we're going to want that tac laser, like on all sniper rifles. After that, we're going to want that sniper scope, as we are using this as a sniper. I always use the default reticle, but if you don't want to use a different reticle, I would use the cover shot reticle. Now, I'm using this SPR mainly because it's better than the HDR, and in this current meta, e.g. against, let's say, a AUG or M16, I think the SPR is then going to be the, basically, it could beat it. I would recommend using the AUG, though. I think the SPR people wouldn't say it's the best loadout in the game. That's the Con 98. But in my opinion, it is AUG, SPR or M16 as the, superior. I think the best loadouts currently are AMAX and the Gallo. FFAR, M16, AMAX, FFAR. Basically, the best weapons are the AMAX, the Gallo, the Groza, the FFAR, the AUG, M16, SPR, and Tundra. In my opinion, the best guns in the game right now. Mach 10, Cold War MP5, etc. Best guns in the game currently. So I would say the SPR is really worth using. Then it's the exact same loadout for this FFAR, but again the exact same perks, attachments, etc. But in my opinion, this is probably the second best loadout in the game to use currently right now. This is my opinion, it is not facts. You guys put in the comments below if you guys agree with this. Do you guys agree? Do you guys think this is the best loadout in the game currently or not? Please do put in the comments below. And yeah guys, hope to see you next time. Peace out.